So why I'm saying all these things is, I don't know what will happen tomorrow. As a matter of understanding, don't ever allow anybody to encroach into this land.
Okay, good evening. You're welcome. All right, sir.
Kind of you granting me audience at such short notice. I'm informed that you came in only last night. Yes. So on behalf of the Umunede kingdom, whom I represent as their king, I want to say welcome back.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, in respect of our culture and tradition, there is an extent to which the government cannot. You are aware that the people of Umumba, who had all these years been under us, were recently granted some autonomy by the government. The situation is unacceptable because of the problem it creates for my people. So I have come here to mildly register my protest, Your Excellency.
Your Highness, I greet you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
You see, on the issue concerning the autonomous approval, I was aware on overseas, for my medical treatment. But the truth about the matter is this. It has link with the presidency. Chief Orimre of Omumba has link with the presidency. And that is...
Your Excellency, please, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we are talking about a violent destruction of the sacrosanctity of our culture and tradition. And you know what it means to our people. I am the king of the large Umunede community. And part of my responsibility is the preservation of our culture in its purest essence. What the government has done is to drive a wedge between us and the Umumba community that has been an integral part of us all these years. And what it means is that the government has simply planted discord, and this situation is not acceptable, Your Excellency.
Your Highness, so what do you want?
I thank you for that question. We would like your government to redress the situation, withdraw that recognition, that autonomy, reintegrate the Umumba people into our community so they will continue to belong to the large Umunede kingdom of which I am king. And I know that you can redress this situation, Your Excellency.
Anyway, Your Highness, in that respect, let us see what we can do.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I'm encouraged.
Guess you don't know why I call you here today. Well, I just wanted to let you know that I'm quite disappointed with your performance, Mr. Manager. I have spent over $600,000 establishing that conglomerate. you know. But you haven't done as you're required to do. Why? I mean, is something wrong with you?
So I'm doing my best in that company. I'm trying my best. What did I do wrong, sir?
Mr. Manager, I wouldn't beat around the bush with you, you know. But I swear to God, you have not done a thing. I've seen it all. I mean, how on earth, for God's sake, and our sakes, would you employ the people of Ultimatum in my company? Don't you realize the problems we're going through with these people? Huh? Don't you?
Sir, those people, they're very good managers. Sir, they're working hard in that
Shut
company.
up! Look. Let me tell you something, manager. You either shape up or you quit. Do you know what I mean? You buckle up or you vanish. Now I'm gonna give you another chance. You go back to that company now and you do as you're told. You get it. Or you face my wrath.
Something is happening. Strange things are happening.
I invited you to this house to give you a stern warning. I know your community has some autonomy, and you are the Igwe of Umamba. But I want to remind you that Igwe Isiko is more paramount. And if you continue to create unnecessary tension in this state, I will not take it lightly with you.
I'll call you Excellency. Is that why you invited me over here? To tell me this load of rubbish? Look, I don't know how you get your news or who your pressmen are. But let me tell you, don't you ever dare tell me that Igwe Sikogo is more paramount than I am. Never.
Igwe Sikogo, I did not call you here to exchange words with you. I want to tell you that the security of this state is my responsibility, and I am the chief security officer of this state. So if you continue to create unnecessary tension in this state, I will treat you like an ordinary citizen.
Or I don't know where to call you, man. Was they at our Concrete, Canker Kettle, or Old Kettle, or whatever it is? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna deal with you. And if
ever again. Don't do me like that. I will put you here or remove you. Let me ask you. You call me an ordinary citizen? What are you? Listen. You better do whatever you can do now. Do it! Because I promise you, you will never come back to this government house again. Never.
Igwezeka, is that a threat?
It's not.
I hope that is not a threat.
It is not a threat.
All right.
It is a promise.
All right. We'll see.
Get it?
All right, we'll see.
I'm sorry to have kept you guys waiting. Yeah. I want to know how far you guys have gone.
The proposal from Martins and Mass Company Limited is not palatable. I personally analyzed it, and in my own capacity as the head of marketing, I turned it down. And I have no doubt in my mind that my decision is good for the company. After 4 consecutive visits, I managed to get Chief Nebolise. He issued the check, and I'm delighted to announce that the instrument has cleared into the company's account.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've spent quality time in my supervision, and I can tell that in line with the request from the production for that department.
I want to thank all of you for your wonderful efforts. But actually, I called 3 of you here for a very, very important information. I don't know how you will look at it, but I know this information was well thought of and very authentic. 3 of you are fired from this company.
What?
Osi.
We are fired? For what? How could you fire us?
Among all my managers, you are the only ones from Umulele. I am a force to reckon with in Omonda, and I can't afford to have my enemies work in my company. So, 3 of you are fired from this company, and this is with immediate effect. I wish all of you good luck in your various endeavors. Doing our job for them.
Walker, come. Oh, you mean you don't know how to greet your elders anymore? Walker, you saw me and you just passed me. You don't know your elders again. Are you out of your mind? Now, are you out of your mind that I, Walker, should greet you first? Oh, I see. Now I see. Is it because of that nonsense autonomous community that they gave to you people that has not even been well approved, that made you that you see me on the way, you won't greet your elder any longer? Don't you know that whenever you see me, you have to bow down and greet me? You passed, isn't it? Oh, I see. Moka, you are still under me. Let me warn you, and listen very well. Let it be the first and last you will ever open this your stinking mouth to talk to me. Because even that your crippled father that died can't talk to me this hour. What fear? What do you know who you are talking to? You are talking to a priest. that you're a slave? Morgan, do you know that you're a slave? You can't... Hey!
Igwe, I thank you very much for the cooler. Actually, I came in my capacity as the Ojiofo and the chief priest of Nengo, the god of peace of our land. From time immemorial, whenever conflict between villages or people, parties, and so on, it is the priest of Nengo who will step in to stop it. In that capacity, I have come to invite you to a special meeting at the shrine with Igwe Ezekiel to discuss the conflict that is on now, is raging in our land. The date is the next Eke Market Day. You must be there. And now I'm going.
Wise one, we're delighted to have you in our palace. It is a thing of joy because as the Ojiofo of our land, we know it's not very often we see you. May we know your mission, wise one.
Igwe Ezekiel of Omumba, I have come to invite you to a special meeting at the shrine of Nengu, the god of peace of our land. It is time for me to stop the raging war between you and Igwe Isikogo of Umunede. The date is the next Eke Market Day.
Wise one, you're welcome. Wise one, should I come alone or with members of my cabinet?
Igwe, you have to come with members of your cabinet. I am done.
Whatever it is, we will not be afraid, we will be there.
Your Excellency. You people are welcome.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Please, I'm sorry for keeping you waiting.
It's all right.
Yeah. You see, I invited both of you here because of the now notorious problem between two of you. At first, in the past, I wanted to be diplomatic over the whole thing. But it seems you people want me to use the machinery of the government.
I mean, Your Excellency, if you don't mind, tell me, I mean, what do you mean by government machinery?
All right. I want both of you, Igwe Ezekiel and Igwe Isikogo, to go back to your communities and resolve this matter. If you fail to do what is expected of you, I'll be left with no other option than to revoke your certificates of recognition and your staff of office.
Your Excellency, sir, I thank you very much for your interest in this matter. Permit me to say, Your Excellency, with due respect, of course, that your government unwittingly created this problem. You granted the people of Umumba autonomy, and ever since, they have been suffering one calamity after another. You took that decision arbitrarily. We were not consulted, even though you are aware, Your Excellency, that I occupy an ancestral stool representing the ear, the eyes, the voice of my forefathers. The people of Umumba know very well that the stool I occupy is an ancestral stool. They have existed under us as our slaves.
You! Don't you ever call me and my people slaves! I am a king like you! You have no right! We also have ancestors too! We put you in the light! All that you have today, I built it for you! You had nothing! You people are the slaves! Poor people! Riffraffs!
I did not invite both of you here to cause yourselves or to ferment more problems. Just go back to your communities and do exactly what I have said. Failure to do so, consider your certificates of recognition and your staff of office withdrawn.
God, have mercy on you. Excellency, I'm sorry. I cannot stay here and tolerate this whole...
Alright. I think the best option is to withdraw your certificates of recognition on your staff of office.
Your Excellency,
having decided to leave me here without any option.
Your Excellency, sir, I sincerely believe it has not come to that. Yes, from all indications, there were skirmishes, there were reprisals, but there is nothing without cause. But now that you have decided, Your Excellency, to take an interest in the matter, I am assuring you that we will do our utmost within human limits, Your Excellency, to resolve the situation. Again, please, Your Excellency, I'd like to apologize on behalf of my brother for whatever must have happened today. Please, I'm sincerely sorry. I know there have been skirmishes and there have been reprisals, but we do our best as human beings to resolve.
Your Excellency, could you please tell us what you think about the two kings that just left the government house?
Thank you, my young lady. You see, I consider the situation as a mere battle of supremacy between the two kings.
Are you aware that they are using thugs and are killing innocent citizens?
Yeah. You see, in uprisings like this, there are victims, though some innocent. Only that it's really unfortunate that some people lost their lives. But my government is doing everything possible to restore some level of, sanity.
Your Excellency, was it right for your government to grant autonomous status to people of Umumba without considering its cultural implications?
Thank you, my young journalist. But mind you, my government does not believe in this master-slave relationship that exists in Umumba and Umunede. In my state, all citizens are equal.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you. That will be all for now. This is Stella Okeke reporting for STV. Thank you.
The war of supremacy between Igwe Ezekiel of Umumba and Igwe Isikogu of Umonede is getting deeper every day. His Excellency, the State Governor, Chief Dr. Ignatius Nkankite, held a meeting of reconciliation with the DOE yesterday, and the said meeting ended in a stalemate. The respondent visited Igwe Isikogu in his palace earlier this morning to get his opinion. This is what he had to say.
This stool which I occupy is an ancestral stool. And for as long as I represent my ancestors, whatever they held dear, I must maintain. You see, the people of Umumba have always been part of the Umnede community. And I must ensure that it remains that way. Government is meddling. All this talk about autonomy is not acceptable to me. They do not know our history, and therefore the government has no right to interfere with our history. That's my reaction. I don't accept government's involvement and what the government intends to do.
You've just heard from the Igwe. This is Nana Amechi, reporting for STV.
Now, news on space.
Dead guts, and they dictate for you. I mean, how could those dead guts select two people as the only people in this village to contest those posts? I mean, the post of the kingship.
Ezekiel, you don't have to talk this way. You see, this is our way of life. I was born to meet this custom and tradition. And the gods don't make mistake. They've been leading our people right from the time of our forefathers. And nobody queries the gods.
Really? Well, this other guy, this other contestant, you know, or I don't know what his name is. Orimiri, whatever. Well, I understand he is well known in the community and are wealthy and probably influential. Is that true?
Yes, but highly diabolical and dangerous.
Oh, see what I mean? See what I mean, Uncle? Diabolical. I mean, damn, how could I contest such elections with a diabolical man? I don't understand what you're talking about here. I mean, God, it's not right.
Listen. My friend. Eh? You have to stand and listen, destroy anybody that will stand on your way. A lot of our people are behind you, solely behind you. And all your investments, they are speaking for itself. Don't forget, he who holds a palm frond, that's the one the goats follow. You are holding the palm frond. A lot of our people want you.
Well, Uncle, I'm not afraid of him because I serve a living God. What I'm trying to say is, well, I think we should forget that anyway. But I want you to tell. See, because when I came back here, I came because I love my people and the community as a whole. You know, I don't think I'm going to step down at all. I'm going to realize my dream. And there's all the things I want to tell you. I want you to send words to whoever the other contestant is. And you tell them, I am not going to step down for nobody. Good. And if he comes into my way and tries to stop me, I want to crush him. I mean, how do you say that in Igbo? You're going to, you know,
crush him. I can make gwe.
All right. I can make gwe. Tell me, Uncle, what's kill?
Gwe.
Yeah. I can make gwe.
Yeah. Kill him!
Oh God, I could kill him right now.
It's okay. Sorry, no, it's okay. When you see him, you do that.
All right, Uncle. Yeah, Uncle? Are you listening to the news?
Isabella, my daughter. Yes, Mom. We're happy to have you home once again. Thank you. How about the man you told us about the film? That's coming to ask for your hand in marriage?
Yes, actually I came back with him, but right now he's with his people. Yeah, I know you'll be coming here tomorrow to see my beautiful and wonderful parents.
Your mother is happy now.
Oh, thank you.
Where's he from?
Come on, Dad, it's a science question. Okay? He will tell you when he comes.
Very much like my daughter keeping me in the dark all the time.
Daddy!
Well, it's alright when he comes, I'll see him.
Okay.
I hope he's good looking.
Yes, Dad.
Oh, I'm happy to have you home again.
I miss you so much.
I missed it so. How was I?
Cool, yeah.
Look, you can't marry that girl, and that's final, okay, boy?
Why? No, I want to know. Why? Now, is it her fault that her dad has a problem with you? Man, I love this girl. And I intend to marry her.
Over my dead body. Would you bring a sea carger's daughter into this family? Look, do you think a sea cargo will allow you to marry his daughter if we really knew who you were?
Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe. No, maybe. Because Igor Isikoku himself invited me over to his palace tomorrow for dinner. Yeah.
Did I hear you right?
He did.
That is total madness and pure insanity! You will not step out of this palace to a Sikago's place! Now you listen to me, boy. You don't know who a Sikago really is! You don't!
Uncle, I don't mean to be rude here, but I've made my decisions, and that's what I'm gonna stand by it. I'm a man now, for God's sake, man. Out of it.
Where you think you're going?
For God's sake, I'm going now.
Where do you think you're going?
Alright, I wanna go to this market and pick some stuffs. Alright? I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
See how it make this
I summoned this meeting here because I consider the war of supremacy between the two of you as totally unnecessary. Well, it just means that you people lack information. And that's the reason for that war.
Ojiofo, I refuse to accept that I act on lack of information. Ever since I occupied the throne of my ancestors, I have never operated from a premise of ignorance. The people of Umumba have served us as slaves from the time of our ancestors. When I was confronted with this situation, this issue of freedom for the Umumba people, I contacted the local seer whom you know very well, Ibekwe, the son of Weke Nuhuagu. And he told me that on no condition must I grant autonomy to the people of Umumba. It is my intention, Ojiofo, to execute that order to the letter.
Inasmuch as Ibekwe is the seer of our land, he is still suffering from youthful exuberance. What he told you might have existed then, but now the circumstances of their being your slaves no longer exists, because the gods have now decreed that you must let them go. They must be free.
Ojiofo, I've always listened to you. I've always obeyed all your instructions, especially when you speak as Ojiofo of Umunede. But this time, I will differ. They have been slaves from the days of our ancestors. And since I occupy the stool of our ancestors, it will remain that way.
Why? 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 Igwesikog, why? Why can't you set my people free? Why is your heart so hardened? Haven't we paid our dues? Look, I provided all the amenities that you have. Electric facilities, water. I provided them all for Umumba and all other people. Our brother is in the great beyond. Rimmery. He built your hospitals and your schools. We set you free from bondage. We put you into the light. You were in darkness. Is that how to say thank you? Why don't you have a heart of flesh rather than of stone? Igwe Sikogo. You will be sorry one day.
My ancestors created this situation and so shall it remain.
I speak the mind of the ancestors. Pronounce the people free. That's what you should do.
Then I challenge the gods. Tell the gods I will not obey their directive this time. My ancestors shall remain this way, and since I represent them, so shall it remain.
You have decided in your mind to disobey the gods. I want to warn you that the consequences will be very drastic. You have only 7 market weeks to obey the order, or you face the wrath of the gods. You have heard.
Igwe Sikogo, you have been warned.
By some people from
Why is your face like this? Are you okay?
Do I look okay?
What's wrong?
Anissa, I called you out here because you are the only person that understands me. Others, especially Uncle Ezekiel, are all talking outright bullshit.
Michael.
Sorry.
Michael! Don't talk like this, Michael. Look, Brother Ezekiel is only trying to be protective. Igwe Isikogo is very dangerous, and everybody knows it.
This is something you all don't understand. Am I getting married to Igwe Isikogo? Or the daughter?
No.
For God's sake, I got no business with Igwe Isikogo.
Yes, you do.
I am daring his daughter.
You do, Michael. Look, Michael, I'm not trying to interfere in your love life, no. Okay? Isabella is a nice girl. I like her personally. But you're not getting married to only Isabella. What about her background? Her family? Her father? Michael, her father hates us with a passion. He can do anything to make us miserable. He hates everything about Umumba. He sees us as his slaves, Michael.
Jesus, okay. Come on. Now relax, pump your brakes. I want to tell you something very, very confidential. I'm going out on a dinner tonight. Anyone ask you, especially Uncle Ezekiel, ask you where I'm going to or where I am, just tell him that I just cook up something.
Why?
Tell him that I went out.
Why? Wait. What sort of dinner are you going for? And where?
Come on, take your wine, girls.
Michael, don't tell me you're going to Igwe Sikogo's house. Michael!
Now, Uncle Igwe Sikogo invited me over for a dinner at his place. I'm telling you.
Michael.
This, I see no evil in these.
Michael. No, don't go there. Don't go there. I'm telling you what I know.
Alright. How am I looking now? Cute.
Don't tell me you're going like this.
Of course.
Oh, please. Michael, from a royal family, you can do better than this. Yeah?
This is a 2005 shirt. Alright, I'll do that.
Michael, please be careful.
I will.
Please.
Am I talking to the walls here, or what? Huh? I asked you where Michael is!
I don't know. I don't know where he is.
Well, Vanessa, I'll ask you one more time. Where is Michael?
I don't know.
What about you, little pigeon?
Brother, I heard her discussing with Michael, but I don't know what they were saying.
Are you trying to tell me that Michael just disappeared into thin air and just like a magician or something?
He just told me that he's going out. I don't know whether just like that.
Well, I need to talk much, When Michael came back from the United Kingdom, he was put under my care! You'll get that! 5 minutes, don't you think? 5 minutes is quite enough time for you to go get his ass and bring him back here. And if I don't see him here in his palace in 5 minutes, you know how it is. Y'all just consider yourselves outcasts or whatever.
So you ordered everybody out, including me. You ordered me out. Am I your your bodyguard? Or am I your security officer?
What are you looking at?
Just take it easy. Take it easy, okay? Stop it!
Well, it's a beautiful day, isn't it?
It is.
Well, let's celebrate the arrival into this family of a potential son-in-law. It's a beautiful day. Yes. Let's get yours first. Come on. Good. Let's hope you can make a good son-in-law, huh? Good. Well, come on. That's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. Come on, love. Yeah. Shall we toast? Come on. Good. Good. Good.
Sweetheart. I love you too.
Well, eat. Enjoy yourselves.
Mom, this is tasty.
Really?
Yeah,
Thank
this
you.
is
especially made for you.
you've not been eating very good food in the States.
And no, you're really pretty good over there.
Outside your name, you never really told me anything about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from a Mumba village. Actually, I am related to Igwe Ezekiel. I'm from a royal family too. You okay, sir?
Yes. You are from Mumba village.
That's right.
And you are related to Ezekiel. The revelation of Ezekiel. Guards! Guards!
Sir!
Come on, get up! Man! I said get up, come on. I said get up, easy now.
Who did this? Who did it?
The Consultation came and dropped my girl here. The Consultation has killed my girl. The Consultation has killed I'm leaving you. I'm leaving you. Look at what they've done to this innocent boy because of your stupid, callous ambition. Look at, who knows? It might be you, it might be me. Who knows next? I can't stand this. I have to leave you. No. I can't stand this anymore. I can't stand this. I can't stand this. I can't stand this. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Where are you going to? What is happening? What is it?
Look at what they did, boy. Look at what they did to him. I can't stand this.
No, just come back.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
Oh, no.
Hey! Who is this for me?
Oh my God. me.
Hey! Shut up! Now sit down. Now sit down. Now listen to me. From today onwards, I don't want you to ever walk out of this compound until I make arrangement to send you back to the United States. Guards! Sir, come here. From today onwards, I don't want you to allow her to get out of this compound to visit anybody. And don't allow anybody come in here to visit her. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Sir, should I take her along?
Get out. I didn't ask you to do that. You better get yourself together, right?
Here, come here. Now you take this letter and you go to Oja Junction. I have contracted a maid from Omunede waiting there for you. You go deliver that letter to her tomorrow morning. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Good. See you tomorrow.
Yes, who is there? Come in.
My princess.
Yeah, how are you?
I have a letter.
Letter? From where?
It is from our village.
Yes?
You know the people refuse them to come and see somebody. So they try to put it in writing.
I'm so glad, Nene. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Isabella. Ades. Ades. Hey! That cannot be true. Hey! Iba! Ada, please don't do this. Ada! Hey! Iba! And then please don't do this to your mother now, please. Hey! I want more! Hey! Please don't do it, mother, please don't. You know you all have come back. If I give it us, please come back home. Hey! Hey!
One time of who will sit on the throne, only the gods will decide. They have chosen their own. At the end of the day, he will sit on the throne. If an amen, if an amen, if an amen, something is happening. If an amen.
What have I done to myself? I am now left alone in the world. My only child and daughter is dead. And now my wife, who would have been my only consort, has packed out and abandoned me. I assembled all of you at short notice so we can discuss the situation at Omumba. As you all know, they used to be part of us, albeit as slaves. Then suddenly they commenced an agitation for autonomous community status. We were discussing this when they decided to do it on their own. Today they are faced with a calamity they cannot sustain, so they have sent elders to us for some advice. How do we react to their request for advice? That's what I'd like us to discuss today. Let me have your views of the
Igwe, let them face the punishment of their insolence. Igwe, can a slave be greater than his master? No. Thank you, Igwe.
They wanted freedom, and they got it. We weren't consulted. And today, they are facing the consequences of their indiscretion. If I'm to say my mind, I would say let them suffer it.
Yes, let them suffer it.
Well, since it is the opinion of the House that they should be left to suffer the consequences of their indiscretion, as you put it rightly, so shall it be.
Strange things are happening. If an amen, if an amen, something is happening.
Your Highness, chiefs and all that. Me and Omumba Autonomous Community are here. As you know, the government gave us autonomy to seek a pronouncement on the bondage way back. And I know that even you know that only authority can end it.
Yeah, thank you. Freedom for a captive community has its implications, which I am not quite disposed to entertain just yet. You took the law into your hands, but I'm happy that now you have discovered that discretion, they say, is the better part of valor. And except fire burns a child, he never stops seeing fire as a toy, as a plaything. now you know better. Now you're wiser.
Is that all you have to say?
Well, what else would you want me to say? Or maybe I think I am forgetting something. I thank you very much for your lavish gifts. I'd like to express my appreciation and that of my cabinet. As you go, just bear one thing in mind, that you will always be part of the Umunede community for as long as I remain here on this traditional stool. So bear that in mind as you go.
Well, let me tell you one thing. King, it's your Chicago. As I stand here, stern firm in authority as a king, just like you, I gave you light, built most of those things you're using here today. I tell you, as king, I have the power to take them all out. And there's another thing I'm going to tell you. Me and the people of Umumba Autonomous Community will never serve you as slaves. Get that into your head. Let's go.
Something is happening.
Oh God, what have I done? What have I done to deserve all this?
You see, I am not comfortable with the situation existing between Igwe Ezekiel of Umumba and the Igwe Isikogo of Umunede. You see, you are my police commissioner. Yes, I called you here to ask you to shape up.
Thank you, Your Excellency. You see, we are not resting on our hours. We are doing our best to contain the situation. But, sir, my investigation shows that the problem is more ancestral than political.
Listen, Commissioner. You see, I don't like this ancestral nonsense. You see, now look at it. The two camps are beginning to kill innocent citizens of my state. And honestly, that is not acceptable to me. Now, wade into this case. If need be, effect some arrests. Honestly, you don't have any time to waste. Go back to your office and begin to plan on your arrest strategy.
Something is happening. Strange things are happening. Something is happening. If you look around, you will see that something is going down. If you listen closely, you will hear it so clearly.
Isikog.
It's about
Isikog.
Power tussle and the show of muzzle.
Ojiofo, what do you want in my palace?
The ultimatum I gave you expires today. Are you now prepared to pronounce liberty on the people of Umumba?
For as long as I remain the Igwe of Umunede, the people of Umumba must remain my slaves. I am not prepared to grant them freedom because my ancestors did not permit me at any time to allow anybody to talk about their freedom. It does not arise. What else have you got to say?
Isiko, why are you so stubborn? The gods of our land demand that you pronounce liberty on them.
The gods you serve are not the gods I know. I represent the gods of the land. And my ancestors kept me on that traditional stool. Must I now bend over and obey the directives of other gods? No.
Isiko, I speak the minds of our gods.
But I speak the voice of my ancestors. I represent my ancestors. They put me on that traditional stool.
Let the people go!
No! No! They will not. The people of Umumba will be our slaves. I will not let them go. Tell the gods you serve that I speak the voice of the ancestors, and they insist that the people of Umumba must remain slaves. They must be our slaves. Listen to us. Listen to us.
Oh